you guys? Alright, go. Bye. Have fun. Oh, man. Anyways.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to midnight. Oh, man. Anything happens after midnight around here. That's all I know. What's up, Rockin' Robin? Noah, what's up? What's up? How are you guys? Yeah, that was Leia. Leia is seeking attention tonight. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right.
Should open the window. It's probably too hot.
Yeah, okay. We'll open the window. Hold that.
A little bit.
Yeah, well, it's a hard window to open. No, that's good. First. All right, grateful for Disney. What's up? Thanks for coming in. All right. Sorry, guys. We had to open a window real quick. It's warm in here. Tonight. Start us off.
Dun, dun, dun. No.
No, that was yesterday. You.
Say hi.
Get Paul.
Hi, people.
Get Paul. Get Paul. Get Paul. Go on, get Paul. Paul. Get Paul. Get Paul. I'll do it for you. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Sorry. That the window made Robin twitch. Yeah.
It's loud.
It has the days up, so it's I don't know what's up with that window. It has a mind of its own. Just like this week had a mind of its own.
Yes.
I mean, I know we're going stir crazy, not getting out, but it's all right.
We might try. We're looking for things that we can do where there won't be any people. So we're not coming in contact with anybody.
Actually, what we have to fit right into this whole
Desolate landscape.
Yeah, it really would. It really would. So, yes, we are in Atlanta. The Atlanta area, I should say. So, are you in the Atlanta area? Because if you are, we love Atlanta area people.
Yes.
Yes, we definitely love meeting up with Ben. What's up? How are you, Ben?
Ben Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi. We are in the Atlanta area. Everybody say hi to Ben. Ben is here. So, but yeah.
What have you got to do?
No, we are not. I'm not twitching this tonight. I just want to build up the Twitch stuff before I go on Twitch more. Like do. Okay, my leg must not taste that good. Thank you, dog. Yeah, I'm trying to just build up the Twitch streams here and there every once in a while. I didn't want to deal with Twitch tonight, so
yeah.
It's just when you're running two different streams on the same stream on two, it gets a little much.
Oh, I know what we could show people.
What can we show people? Box. Yes.
We got a package.
Yes, we did. We did get a package. The package is going to be for Wednesday's stream, game night. What are you looking for?
Okay.
Okay.
So this is a package we got from the guys at Barry and Jason Entertainment.
Board game creators.
Yeah. Well,
they're a startup
not
company.
necessarily board games, but game type.
Well, yeah.
So,
yeah.
So bringing you coming up for game night. We got game night in a can.
That was kind of cool. Wait. Wow. I'm having fun. Oh, I broke it. No, I didn't really break it. That's not for puppies. That's not for puppies.
We might need you to play though. You want to play?
You want to play? What? Play? You said play? Yeah, game night in a can, and
we
this
got
one, this other one.
a game called.
Wait. Ben, yeah, she is. She won't. The joys of having a dog. They're great. Leia's great and all.
She's the best.
But
She's the best thing in the whole world.
when you're wearing shorts, she's obsessed with licking legs.
She's shedding all over.
And ears. Yeah, she is shedding all over the place tonight. I don't know what's up with this.
Anyway, so the other game we got is this. Danny has longer arms. I don't know if you can say it. Dr. Biscuit's Radical Road Trip. So it's actually a game to play in the car.
Yeah.
So I think we might play that one, make a video, and do a game night, like premiere with it. But we might have to kind of hold off a few weeks until there's actual and stuff, so that we could play better and things like that. But looks really cool, and we're excited to check it out. Bringing you guys that soon. We might have some giveaways involved in those game night streams.
We might. So hold on. Shep currently from the Shep family lost a loved one this week, so Shep, that's for you, buddy. So
love to your family.
Exactly.
Hope you guys are doing all right.
Yep.
That sucks.
On top of everything else, with this,
It's a rough time.
let's bring positivity to people and fun. That's all we can do. You know?
Yeah.
So, anyway, what else do we have?
Let's see. Some other stuff that people, I don't know, if you're looking for stuff to do. There's some movies that were released in theaters that are now available to order on demand. So the movie is available. I think they're like $20 to rent.
Arnie and Doug
or
are
wherever.
considering putting a tree up. That
You gotta do an Easter tree.
an Easter tree. that would actually be kind of funny.
A little change.
You gotta get the dollar store eggs and
Mm-hmm.
pop little holes in them and just with
They already
string.
have little holes.
Do they already have
Yeah,
little
they
holes?
sure do. Sugar gliders
See?
too.
Find the
And I
ones
got
that
them
Jess
at
knows.
Walmart.
Grateful for Disney, exactly. Positivity.
One year we went out and bought like 100 little different colored plastic eggs. And eats in each one and had a little egg hunt for Leia in the backyard.
Rockin' Robin, I was not in Shep's stream.
I wasn't talking or anything
I'm
like
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I was answering. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Rude.
Yeah, that
So
was.
rude. Anyway,
Yes.
you were saying.
No. Leia's egg hunt
No, it's obviously very
Leia's
important.
egg hunt
No, don't want to talk
was
about that
so-
anymore.
watch. It was like every hour on the hour we would put new eggs out there for her.
No, we just kind of did them all at once.
Dude, I thought we.
No, we threw them all. Let her go crazy.
Right. But watching her pop those things open,
I mean, she broke them all.
Yeah,
she,
but she knew what to
almost
do.
all of them. Like, she
Another egg, another treat.
But she spit out all the egg parts and just ate the treats. She's very good about that. The best thing I ever taught Leia as a puppy was to spit things out.
This, yes, I saw this,
What?
and I approve of it. The Ahsoka.
Oh, yeah.
I approve of this because that is the appropriate time age. The appropriate time frame for age for the character for the actress playing her. I know everybody's up and Ahsoka's young. We're all thinking Clone. When she was in this era, yes, she was young. Right now, you have to remember is this is after everything with the Mandalorian, and she is appropriate to play Ahsoka. Has the look.
Well, were people really saying that, or do you just think that?
No, people were saying it. People were saying, "Why is she playing Ahsoka? She's not." But everybody's associating Ahsoka with Clone Wars. And Mandalorian is X years after we're thinking of Ahsoka's initial appearance in Star Wars.
Anyway.
So, no.
Back to what I was saying before Danny interrupted me 15 times. Also available, if you're looking for something. Invisible Man is available. That movie, The Hunt, is available, which apparently is actually kind of good. People have kind of compared it with that movie, not Knives Out, the other one. Ready or Not.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good. And people said The Hunt was kind of similar to that, like sort of horror.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely want to check that out. So we might probably check that one out. I heard that Disney was doing it with that movie Onward also.
Yeah. I've heard people saying it was on Apple TV streaming or something. So
yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, I think like I don't know. The commercial I saw said that they were available on video on demand. I don't know exactly.
I know Xfinity's doing them too. Like you can go through Xfinity and rent. I don't know how that will work with us because we don't have cable through Xfinity. So.
I wonder if you can get them through Voodoo or whatever.
No, through Voodoo? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Because you can rent through that. Or maybe Xbox Live or something with the movies on Xbox.
Maybe.
Yeah. Ben said it was a good film.
Which, yeah, I heard really good things about that.
He said, I saw Onward last night, purchased it on iTunes. It was a good film.
Oh, okay.
So
available on iTunes?
Yeah, iTunes. iTunes. I'm an Android person, so I'm not getting it on iTunes.
No.
Apple locks you down too much. Just saying. Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying. Just saying. But everybody's looking like they're happy about the whole Ahsoka thing.
Yeah.
I approve too. Didn't they
Sorry,
say it's on Disney Plus?
Versatile.
I'm not sure. Grateful for Disney if they said anything about it coming to Disney Plus or anything. Or?
I don't know because Disney Plus is set up to purchase things.
It could be. They could do an update to do it. There could be an update that comes out. I mean, really, it's like you could do anything, really.
As far as I know, it's not going to be available free on Disney Plus anytime soon.
Oh, wait. It'll be on Disney Plus in a couple weeks.
Oh, really? In April. That's
what I'm saying here. Ben's saying in a couple weeks. And Jonathan's saying in April. And John towards Apple and Android that I have, so. But Ben loves Apple, so.
Some people are big Apple fans.
New York?
Compute.
You said some people are big Apple fans. New York? What?
Well, yeah, of course, but.
Okay. If you say so. There's a big Apple store in the Big Apple. Oh! What I did there. You all see what I did there.
Yeah, you're a dork.
No. What?
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 Do you want to fight me? I think so.
Why are you crying, dog?
Everybody's a little sad because, like, we were supposed to at media for Toylanta this weekend.
So Toylanta was this big toy convention that we were supposed to go to. We were supposed to be there.
One of the first events that we were on media for that I was like really psyched about.
Yeah, and
because I'm all about old
it's
toys.
actually
and it's like an 80s toy
right.
thing, and that's like my
right.
I want to see your strawberry shortcake and your Care Bears, your Rainbow Bright dolls, and your
turtles.
Yeah, Danny's only interested in Ghostbusters and turtles.
Finding a My Pet Monster.
Yeah, we are kind of obsessed with finding a My Pet Monster. But like so many cool things, those balls that.
What ball? There were a lot of ball toys in the.
The ones that had monster
80s.
faces.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those actually got rated by many channels on YouTube as some of the weirdest toys that ever came out.
They were pretty gross.
Are we talking the ones that had the scents and everything that smelled? Because there was another set.
I don't think they smelled.
There was another set that smelled like fart and all. Yeah, yeah. But it was the 80s, so everything had a scent like that. Everything was gross in the 80s.
That was not an 80s thing.
Yes.
That was
like an 89, 88, 89. I'm telling you. Most boy toys back then, even in the 90s, early 90s, most toys for boys
I feel like that was more of an
gross.
early 90s fad thing with the gross smells. I remember there was like a scratch and sniff episode of some TV, a bunch of gross stuff.
Oh,
that you would have to.
Yeah.
I want to say Married with Children, but I don't think.
No, I thought it was like Roseanne or Drew.
Well, they might have done something with Drew Carey at some point,
They
but
did
it wasn't
3D.
the original one.
They did
it was a show like that.
Where's Linda?
Did Nerds Scratch and Sniff?
I don't know.
Or something like that.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check into that and see what it was. I have a vague recollection.
Ben said he got hooked on Apple 18 years ago. He bought a 5 gig iPod. That's nothing compared to now.
Right.
And they were so big back then. Massive.
Like a lot of computer people I know were more into Apple stuff. A lot of artists that I know, because like there were certain art programs that you could
right.
Yeah. And it was a lot of ones they had to use for school and
the
stuff
tablets
like that.
And stuff that with the paintbrushes and yeah.
So they kind of got used to using Apple, but for like different reasons.
John.
Most of them weren't too technological.
iPod 2nd generation with a case and earbuds. But Ben had iPod.
What's my iPod?
Yours is like modern age.
Modern age? I had it well before I knew you.
I mean, they're talking like the old iPods that were like huge and had the center wheel that you had to like. It was like the original touchscreen almost. That dial. Yeah. I hate those. I don't know. I found other ways around it to get them. That's me. What are you doing? Why do you have a hair tie?
Why don't you?
I don't.
Speaking of hair ties.
Oh, here we go. Go ahead,
It wasn't my idea.
I was waiting.
Like it was.
I was waiting for you to bring it up.
No, it's entirely up to you.
No, go on.
It's entirely up to you.
Go on, because it probably is going to happen anyways. I'm telling you now. But
you should. No. Like, it's you. You should explain it. I don't know the details.
You do. Wait, you don't live with things?
We had like one brief discussion
and that's all we needed. There you go.
I think Danny's thinking about cutting his hair.
Yes, Danny is going to.
Oh, it's a going to
Yeah,
now? I thought that you were like on the fence. See, this is why
I don't know. Yes, yes, I am thinking of doing it. It's more of should I do it and what should I do? We're letting you people decide. People here that want to see what I want to do with this.
Bye, Jesus.
Yeah, they see that's why now it has to. So, what do you guys want to see me do? Because there's just a whole Apple conversation going on in chat right now. Ignoring it because it's Apple. Sorry, guys. And hey, Tony, what is going on? Danny needs. Wait, what? Danny. A Wayne Static hairdo? What is that? You know what that is?
I'm guessing like a.
Ben's saying to cut it. Tony, what is that? I have no idea what you're talking about with that hairstyle. Oh, yeah, no, that is not happening. No, it's like, no, that is not happening, Tony.
That's what we from didn't play.
It's just, no. Jonathan's band, Static X. It's a rock metal band. If you're into that, she's not, so she has no idea who Static X is. So
that's why we call it a Kid and Play.
No, we're not calling it a Kid and Play.
But that's what it is.
No, it's not. But what other than Tony and his crazy idea there, what is?
See.
Explain that, because I have no idea what that is either.
Danny doesn't know anything.
I don't. I just need to cut this thing because the hot weather is coming up here in Atlanta. And, oh, what do you mean that Elvira? Or do you mean Elvira?
No,
I don't even know what that is. We're gonna have to Google that. Hey Google.
So here's my opinion on, like, I mean, I know her hair, so it's not all that, like, you know. Like, shape it around the bottom and then, like, keep it long on top and, like, kind of
like the half long, like the half long, and
like, or like some kind of like, I don't know. So I think that would, you know, be cooler. But here's what I know about Danny. You are never gonna wake up in the morning and do your hair. Which is why growing your hair out like this, like, was beneficial to you, because you can get up in the morning, brush it, throw it in a ponytail, never work. So, like, if you cut your hair now, you cannot go to work looking like who did it and ran. You're gonna actually have to get up and do your hair in the morning.
Cut, buddy.
Hey.
Yeah, it's more like, hey, sorry for this, Nick.
Weekend.
Jess was supposed to have been flying in the air this weekend too.
Shh.
And
that was never gonna
oh, it was. I'm telling you right now, there was going to be 2 people making sure this was going to happen this weekend.
You can't make me open my eyes.
And now, said you had to have your eyes open.
Good.
It would have been natural reaction for you to open your eyes to see how you are.
I'm gonna be hugging a chain and like crying.
I know, right? Nick said, I know. So, hold on. Let me do this. And share with you folks. You guys. You
Hi,
guys.
the puppy. It's so beautiful.
Maybe. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. As if. Share. Okay. Here we are. Let me see if I can get the one I was looking at. So, I'm thinking something like that. Right, like that. Yeah, that. You guys gotta let me know. Let me know what you
You could
because
do like an Adam Driver situation.
and Adam.
Be a little Kylo.
Well, yeah, we could. That would work, but I think that still might be
Longer than you
a
want.
little longer than right.
But
Ben,
the thing
I know it is.
You're not gonna keep this up. It'll look like
No,
that
I need
for
to.
all of 3 days.
Or like this.
Either I have to learn how to cut hair,
Like
or
this.
you are never.
So, you guys have to remember is here coming down to Georgia. It was cool up in New York, winters and everything. We didn't have long summers up in New York. It didn't get as hot as it does here in Georgia. I wasn't on roller coasters all the time in New York. So on these coasters, no, it kind of does. When I move around on the rides and stuff, it's been getting caught.
My hair's way longer.
I don't care what you're saying. Mine is special and it needs a change. I think it's more the fact that I just need a change in life. I need a more professional YouTube appearance. You know,
what if people don't recognize you anymore?
People will recognize me. So there's that.
I will not be cutting my hair, by the way.
Nobody's saying for you to cut your hair. There's something
no,
like
puppy,
this.
Nobody's gonna cut your hair either. Don't cry.
There's that also. Yeah, Jonathan, I know. Danny always said he was a Jedi, but that's the other reason too that I grew my hair out too was for the Jedi. I was doing a lot of shoots with and wearing my Jedi costume, so it fit. It was part of the costume, you know. It was all dedication, and now it's not really.
I think they get the idea. I don't think people need to watch any more pictures of how you want to cut your hair.
Yeah, I know. So, what along you guys think? Like, talk. Come on, let's talk here. Let's do this. No, we are not doing a mullet or a thank you, Tony. No.
If I allow anything, it's not going to be for him to look more like that. It's not happening.
So, Rock and Robin said, just trim the dead end. The dead ends are trimmed.
It doesn't.
It's just too heavy. No clean shave. And that's there. Jonathan's saying the Adam Driver. But it shit gets too hot and at work.
Danny's hair is too straight, really. Like it wouldn't very naturally do the Adam Driver thing.
And it's just in the way at work. If I'm lying on the floor under a car or something, it's.
You're talking about keeping it long on top though, anyway.
Yeah, but it's not. On top is not the same as the back and the sides where it gets caught.
I love how you like make stuff up while you're talking.
You're not the one at work. Don't. How about the Mo Howard? What is the coming up with
Mo
some.
from the Three Stooges.
Yeah, I know. You're just coming up with some.
Mo Howard.
Ben said Danny gets a mullet. I stop. Danny will never get a mullet. First of all, Jess would never allow that. And second of all, my name is not Joe Dirt. It's not.
I'm very careful that he's not mistaken for a redneck since we moved to Georgia. Like the long hair up in New York was one thing, but once we came down here, there were certain things that just like baseball caps were banned once we reached Georgia.
With the long hair, at least.
Just yeah, like you can't. No.
Yeah. Doing the mushroom cut. Nick, I'm thinking, yeah, Nick, it's no, Nick, it's just more. I just want to change. Like, how long have I had my hair like this? Like, a while, like years and years.
We started growing it out not too long after we got
married. So it's been like 10 years. Over.
Not quite, but.
So
close
I mean,
to that.
It's to a point where it's just.
It's funny how like for my wedding, the one request I had, okay, was
Brock and Robin said, "Danny bald is a change."
I don't want you to look like Dracula in my wedding pictures. Do
Yeah.
not show up with your hair like slick. Like just don't do that.
Yeah.
And how did Danny show up? How did you show up, Danny?
I don't know.
Exactly how I asked him not to. Barely.
You were barely there. Okay, you were barely there.
I was 100% there, but
yeah.
I'm sorry, but you don't understand. There's a whole morning mimosa thing that happens with the makeup and everything.
Wait.
Like
Danny is not shaving.
There was a lot of pre-party.
Danny is not shaving his head.
No.
Wait, look. Said Dan, he looks like Jesus.
Yes, he does. We have often contemplated like throwing a sheet on Danny into church on like Easter Sunday or something like that, and just kind of like nod approvingly. Once you cut your hair, that possibility just goes right out the window.
Tony's saying that
I don't need a bath.
Is going to be really different with shorter hair. My hair fits my size. Rocket Robinson Top Hat Productions. Wait, you got this one. Jonathan said, "Buddy Christ look," and then Ben said, "It sure is." But there's no churches open, so I can't do it this year. Thanks. Stop that. Thank you. If you stop, I'll give you a treat.
Ooh.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you want to see me do?
I told you exactly what I think. Like, it's a cute idea, but you're not gonna do what's necessary to maintain a shorter haircut.
Yeah,
and that's my only reservation about it, is that the long hair is the easiest thing for you.
Rachel just said, "I love Danny's hair. Keep it." Is my state on lockdown yet? Not really. So everybody's saying that I should keep the longer hair. I mean, yeah, you're gonna probably hate what I'm gonna say. Is I'll keep the, but I gotta like shave something underneath, like at least for the summer right now, because it just I need to have some kind of like movement, Like I'll keep the longer hair, but maybe like put the sides really short,
A reverse mullet situation.
I guess. I don't know.
Party in the front, business in the back.
Tony said, I'm 5'8" and would look really weird with long hair. Here, I'll put it up here. Yep, California's on lockdown, Ben's saying. We're not on lockdown yet, so.
Like, New York is on a much, like, bigger
right.
lockdown.
Here in Georgia, we are basically county by county. I can't even say county by county. It's town by town right now. Shutting things down. Like restaurants, bars, clubs, things like that are going into their protective modes. They're still letting people get food at these places as everywhere else is right now. They're still open. So, I mean, they haven't said to, start reducing the amount of employees at places yet. So, but really they're looking and saying, hey, look, if you're not an essential business, you may want to think about, if you want to stay open or not. So
we haven't really gotten too much official direction here.
Yeah.
So
we don't have as many cases as other places either. So, but I mean,
jeez, Leia.
It's definitely dog. I swear, she comes out of the swamp. She comes and visits you and leaves you that. Poster Nick said, wait, 6 Flags is essential to us. I agree.
Tanny's very sad.
I'm at work all day today, and this is what I'm saying. You're invited to you're invited to a picnic, a monster picnic where humans are allowed. If you're from Georgia and you've been to 6 Flags over Georgia, you should know what that's from. You're invited to a picnic, a monster picnic where humans are allowed. Yes. Yes. You know exactly what that's from. What? That's from?
Yeah.
What's that from?
Monster Mansion. What's it called?
Yes, Monster Mansion. That's been in my head all day because I need to get on that ride.
What?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I like my mansion haunted.
I like my mansion with monsters. Thank you.
Agree to disagree.
Battle for Metropolis.
Even when you don't let the little kids win it, you get yelled
at. My gosh. That. No, I didn't get directly yelled at. So, all right, here's.
We got passive aggressively yelled at.
Here's the story, okay? Little Dragon, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. So, I gotta thank Savage Mister for that too, because he's Savage Mister from over Texas. Mm-hmm. He's been sending people our way too. So you rock, Savage Mister. Guys, if you can, and my guys from here, you can check out Savage Mister. He is awesome. If you like our stuff from 6 Flags over Georgia, he does 6 Flags over Texas. But back to Georgia. Last time we were in the park for our opening weekend, I'm on Battle for Metropolis, the Justice League ride through shooting, at the targets, and Jess is with me too. And it's not my fault. I'm good at the ride where I get high scores. Sorry. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving in because you have your kid on the ride. So, Rockin' Robin, no, I haven't seen it yet. I don't even have my phone next to me. I'm on the ride. and get off the ride because I have what was my score on that thing?
I don't know. You were
It was like
top 1%.
It was 1% for this ride right now. Okay, for my score.
Yeah, Danny absolutely just crushes all of his previous high scores and thinking of who he is at
because I am who I am at that moment. Anyways, gets off the ride. Oh, that guy could have won the ride. We get the high score. He didn't need to do all that. Yeah.
Like we wanted to get put on.
And now, he's saying he's in the top 1% for this ride, for the ride, for the score. That's a way to make the kids feel horrible. Saying this to her husband. It's like get over it. Leave me alone. like, what do you want me to do? What do you? It's that whole everybody gets a trophy thing. I mean,
like it never even occurred to me to let these little kids win. Let them win.
Win what?
From a generation whose parents let them win.
No. No.
Nobody ever let me win. I don't even think of it. It would never occur to me to let some little kid win.
No. And it's not even for the fact you're not even on there so much to get the score. You're on there for the entertainment and the ride.
Yeah.
You're on there.
Half those guns don't work half the time. This is really not about.
It's not my fault that I figured out on my own to get high scores on that ride. Am I at that park often enough? Yes. Am I on that ride often enough? Yes. Jess keeps asking me how to do it, and I refuse to tell her.
I never asked you how.
Yes, you have.
You wish.
How'd you get that?
Same way you get it in all shooting games that you play. That's what you do.
Exactly.
I have terrible vision.
But it wasn't like nobody told me what to do. I just figured it out on my own. I know where to shoot. That's it.
I can't even seem to figure out a rhythm to make those things work.
I know the lasers are all messy. You just got to keep pushing pulling the trigger, and that's it.
Really annoying. My hands aren't set up for all that.
Mine are. I've done it. I sat there for 2.
Yes, I remember.
Yep. And my score was still pretty high on both of them. Only time I'm high on those things is when I'm filming. If I'm filming the whole thing straight through, yeah, it's horrible. It can't happen. That's why I cannot film that ride. No more filming Justice League. You only get befores and afters.
Yes, to crush.
Have to crush the souls of the children on that ride. Stop that. Don't do that. It's not a good look. Holes. Collect them and put their tears into a little bottle and wear it around my neck. Stop that. Oh, stop.
What's the problem?
It's weird. It's weird. Stop. 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 What do you want to add tonight? Ed. I'm done talking about.
I talked everything. You've just been sitting there useless to me.
I am not useless to
and I did last night already by myself. I'm in here stream coming up with old juice. So I think we might.
I'm just gonna sit here
since we are sad and we miss Toylanta. See, this is Danny's MO tonight. I have to come up with once I come up with them and start talking, Danny just interrupts me. It's like, oh yeah, takes over, but never goes in the direction that go.
Nope.
Which was that, yeah, we might do a video.
Yeah.
Of Toylanta 2020 RIP.
From places outdoors.
Of some of our toys, which we haven't really. Everybody all of our stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe we'll do that. But the other place too, though.
Yeah. I would say that.
It would fit in. That's what I mean.
But they're not going to be the same video.
No, it's not obvious. It's obvious. But yeah.
I thought you wanted to do video, put the cage together, because, you know, that does have to happen. I could have had that thing together already, but you said, no, let me do it. I want to do a video. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that. That. So
I have
that's
a
3.
new sugar glider cage, which needs to be put together.
Yep.
Which I was...
You guys want to see a video of a sugar glider cage being put together?
Probably not.
Because there will probably be a lot
But it's fun to watch Danny and I try to put it together.
A lot of yelling at each other.
Although it seems like this one will be a lot easier than the last one.
Yeah, you said that about the last one.
No, I didn't say anything. I've never in my life, in my head, it was going to come pre-assembled. That did not happen.
Let me send this big cage.
Yeah, like it's a big giant, like, you know, I don't know. You guys have probably seen the sugar glider cage in the background on game night or something.
Surely heard of them.
But yeah, but it's like a 5.5 foot cage or whatever.
Yeah.
Flight cage, you know, so it's like
Cage?
that's what it is. It's a flight cage for parakeets and stuff. So that they can fly around. That's what it is! Oh my god. What?
Don't judge me. It's been a long week.
I do.
It's so weird here in Atlanta because every day this week. No, stop. Stop. It's like, it was so weird because every day it felt like Saturday with the way traffic is. I'm saying something serious here.
Every day felt like Saturday?
Yes. It's like, no, because it usually takes me about like an hour to get to work.
Danny doesn't sit in traffic for
Right,
an hour.
right. So usually on the weekdays, it takes me about an hour to get to work and home. Saturdays, it'll take me like, 20 minutes. Every day, it actually takes me less than 20 minutes now to get to work. Because there's even less traffic. It is weird.
But kind of awesome.
Michael Riley, what is up, buddy?
That'll be the one part that Danny misses about Rhoda.
That's the only thing. I mean, other than a company that's not looking out for you, but whatever. Where are you moving to? Michael Riley's saying he's moving near us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Where are you moving to, Michael? Yeah. Michael, where are you now as you're sheltered in place? Michael, that's secret from us, is in Florida. Well, it depends on what part of Florida you're talking. Disney's 6 hours away, like 6 to 8 hours away from us. Yeah.
You can't just add a random 2 hours, 6 to 8 hours.
Oh, Michael's in Rhode Island right now. That's one heck of a move from Rhode Island.
Pretty cool.
So that's about like 6 hours away, Michael, from us. So it's a half a day.
Hopefully we'll be getting down there more often. Sometime.
Can you stop that? Because you may not think it. You may not think it, but that's really...
We're going to get a copyright.
No, it's really annoying for them on that end of the camera.
I don't believe that.
Can you please tell Jess that is really annoying on your end of the camera? Because, no.
I won't do anymore. It's mine, though.
Precious! My precious! The bubble wrap. You might see My special bubble wrap. Ashes! I'm okay, dog. Thank you.
Yeah, no, he's
Nick Coaster Nick said it's copyright. And then I got that going. Hashtag bubble wrap. Noah's just laughing right now. Michael Riley goes, Jess, please stop and listen to Danny. It is annoying.
He's just trying to agree. He's just looking out for you, little buddy.
Jonathan said, not yet, Michael. Not yet. Coaster Nick said, I heard. No, we are not monetized yet, Michael. Not yet. We're working on that. I mean, we're almost there.
Got our fancy pants on.
Like we just turned that corner, and we could see the tunnel. Like the end of it is like, and there's a light shining through it. I mean, if that makes sense. So it's like right there for us.
And then the world shut down.
My God.
Daddy's plans.
You really don't understand how Six Flags helps this channel.
Maybe you should go watch some old videos. It would make Daddy feel so much better.
I'm really about to like mass throw things. Like watch my stuff. Like please. I just want to get this over and done with, and then once we get it over and done with, I'll be good. Don't worry, you get that later.
Oh.
Yes. Like.
Why are there so many socks on the floor?
Okay. Don't look at me like that. What does she have?
Puppy toy.
A puppy toy. You have anything else you want to throw into this
Puppy
tonight?
toy.
Anything? Anything else you want to throw into it?
Let me think.
Right, Jonathan, it is all bad timing because like our videos do good as a whole, but next videos.
It's our busy season. And just as it was about to begin, the whole world.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, we're doing what we gotta do. Six Flags is doing what they gotta do.
Actually, I had to
donated a lot.
Six Flags donated a lot, like 1,600 pounds of food.
Yeah.
To local food banks and stuff, and I really that's really great to say that our home park did that. Like
if any of you guys are like Danny, your job can get away with calling you essential even if you're really not, and are just like, no. But anybody who does are working, like, we see you, we appreciate you, Danny.
Yeah, well,
I know that Danny would like him to be sent home and told he is not essential right now.
Like, look, yeah, work in automotive. Like I working in the. I get how we're essential, but where I work, I don't get how we're essential. Yeah. And I've been doing. I've seen, many different things. I've dealt with different places who had different contracts for different things. Some of the, tow, worked for a tow company, city vehicles, and things like that. If you're a tow company who just deals with, AAA, or then if the tow company that deals with AAA and the city impounds and has a bigger fleet of trucks, well, obviously I can see that company being essential. I can, places that they're calling essential, I don't see how they are essential when there's something else that does more than them in the same category. Like, I don't work at the auto store, parts store, but, there's like Advanced Autos, right? There's Advanced Autos that just do retail, autos that do retail and commercial. Well, which one is essential?
The retail and commercial.
The retail and commercial. So why are you keeping the
Straight
retail only? Yeah, exactly. You know, you eliminate the staff in that store and keep them safe, and then but yet you still have this store open, still making your money. And I get it. I get the companies.
Not to mention, like, some sick since you're keeping them working.
Right, and then at least if somebody gets sick, you're able to pull one of those guys that you had, you know, on the sideline. I get it. You may not be able to pay them. They may have to apply for unemployment or whatever. But you know that you could still pull them because they're being told, "Hey, look, whatever," you know.
Yeah.
So I get it. It's a win-win, lose-win, exactly. But I don't know. These companies don't seem, and I really think that, you know, I get it. Businesses all strive on money.
No, like, did you see the notice from Hobby Lobby? How, like,
what, they're getting called?
Well, that's what he's like. No, the guy's saying that they're not closing down because his wife prayed to God and God talked to her. And
but all right,
like,
we're but all right, if we're gonna say something like that, let's talk GameStop, because GameStop is so wrong for what they've said.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
I'm sorry.
That's like completely. Walmarts are gonna stay open because they sell food and other essentials. Yeah, and they have a pharmacy, so Walmarts are gonna stay open. If you really need video, they have them. Like,
okay. Excuse me. So, my Switch, right here, our Switch. If I go on here, I can go and purchase a game right on here and download it to the Switch.
Yeah.
So, how is GameStop essential?
There's nothing that you can't get
Amazon
somewhere else that's open.
Amazon staying open and deliver UPS and everything else. Like you know, I understand how UPS and the mail services are essential, because you know what? If you get sick, well, there are, you know, in the mail prescription. You know, what if one of these hospitals needs to order a part or something? You know, okay, I get that they're essential. Yes, 100%. But GameStop, you're Amazon, or you can go onto the GameStop website, order something. Only people essential for GameStop at that point would be their warehouse. Be their warehouse people down in Texas to ship out the product to get to you.
Yeah.
This way, nobody would have to leave their house to.
Like, it's greedy companies like that that make it necessary for them to tell people, no, you have to close.
Exactly what it is.
Because like they're too greedy and care all about their employees or
I'll
what
tell you
happens
this.
to them.
So
They don't.
one of my employees at work went up to the Pizza Hut to go get lunch. They took a picture of the sign on the door and said, "Danny, why are we not doing this?" The sign stated you could come in, order your food, asking you nicely, basically, to stand outside or sit in your car. We'll give you, give us your cell phone number. We'll gladly call you, or come out to your car and. So they don't want people congregating inside. It's one of these Pizza Hut Expresses. There's no sit downs, anyways, but they don't want you hanging with the staff, and I get that. And then there's a AT&T store right next door.
Yeah.
Their sign stated, we're and basically only allowing one customer in the store at a time. And that was it. There was no questions about it. Their door was locked. It was like right up the block. I had to go up there to the. I had to park in there a lot to go get to the auto store. But they saw me get out of the car. They unlocked the door and said, "Are you coming in here?" I was like, "No, go in there." You know. Oh, okay. So some places doing that, and realistically, other places that aren't doing that, I think they're just dumb for not doing that, honestly.
Yeah, it's like the best you try to act like you care that your employees are safe, even that much.
That's
your
Tony. You're 100% correct. Yep, Tony's saying even in grocery stores, you could order your groceries. Yeah, I mean, realistically, yes, and that's honestly, I think that's what should be done. You should order your groceries online, go to the store, pick it up, have the curbside. They'll bring it out to Walmart's the same way. You can order something and they'll bring it out to you. You know? So why are people not taking advantage of that? What's this Jonathan said? The Canadian EV games got ridicules of being open, and also a worker went on the news and said GameStop said
I was
suck
gonna
it
say,
up.
isn't it the same company?
It is the same company. They said suck it up, and
They're
he's
disgusting.
going back to work because the picture at the store. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna really give away where I'm working at right now, obviously, but my company basically said the same thing to me.
They told him he might have to work extra.
Yeah, they said to me, "Oh, your guys may not, your hourly employees may, go home, but you have to stay because you're on salary and you have to work extra. Like you may have to work 6 days a week just to cover labor." I will. The hell I will.
Right, no.
I'm like,
they've done some really, like, this is the kind of time when people you work for. So like the masks are all, I mean the corona masks are on, but the other masks are off. And
it's more like the gloves.
From now on, every time you go on a job interview for the rest of your life, when they say to you, "Oh, and do you have any questions for us?" Yeah, what did you do to protect your workers during that whole thing? How did you handle your employees? How did you handle time off? Like before you take a job somewhere that you're working for a garbage company. Ask that question for the rest of.
That's like this. Ben works for a medical facility. He gets it. Ben, that's like 12 years or so. I worked as an EMT up in New York City.
Yeah, and I was a phlebotomist.
Yeah,
I would still be,
and the
I would still be at the nursing home every morning, right?
Well, you're medical. It's a get. I mean, I get it, but
no, but I'm the first thing that should be stopped in nursing.
Well, the nursing home you were at,
being immobile.
The nursing home you were not to come in. First of all,
well, no, not the last one that I was at, but everyone I worked at before that.
Yeah,
just to do not necessary blood tests. Like it's one thing if it's a, but they would have you there doing nonsense and putting people at risk. Right,
but the questions I'm asking my bosses. Are questions I need answered, and
because your staff is asking you.
Because they're asking me, but also because I know what's going on. Yeah. I know. Like isolation and protection. EMT, right, isolation and protection are nothing to be, taken lightheartedly. So. It's not me really, implying I'm trying to protect my staff. Realistically, I don't want my staff to get sick and then later on when we're back, has something happen. Oh, we have a bigger problem on our hands because you didn't want to shut down, But they want to go and yell at me because I'm asking questions and trying to get answers from my guys and trying to get them, what's right and what's wrong, what's going, what the company's approach is, and it's money. Great answer. We're here to make money. Good answer. I love it. And I'm like, so what are we doing if something happens to one of us? Well, we'll figure it out when we get there.
Nothing. Okay. The short answer to that is nothing. They will do nothing.
No, nothing. Phantasmic Chronicles said Rite Aid stores are paying their employees $2 more an hour because of the pandemic.
That's excellent.
If you're gonna ask your employees to stay at work, give them an incentive and say, "Look, we're gonna do this."
No, at least show appreciation that like the entire, but you're still keeping things, And these are the employee, the food workers, the retail workers that work in chain stores like that, Walmart. These are the people keeping society going right now. These are the people who they act like shouldn't be given a living wage.
Right now too is Jonathan's volunteer at a hospital, but I know that they would say, stay at home is the best.
Yeah.
Really, if you're going to volunteer at a hospital, staying at home is the best volunteering you can do. Volunteer yourself to stay in your house and,
yeah,
trap yourself in there, lock yourself.
Or if you know anybody with the sewing machine, like there's like patterns on people to make like cotton masks that can be
washed, sterilized.
Sterilized in between uses and stuff like that. So I know a lot of people are like making patterns available online for the type of masks that they need.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a way to help out and you have any sewing skills.
See, here's the thing I'm saying right now about the hours for Rite Aid. Even if they're not don't have different hours, first of all, I can understand why Rite Aid would stay open normal hours of operation because they are a pharmacy.
Yeah.
I get that. That at this point with everything they are.
But you know what's going on right now. You would get there in a timely manner.
Right, but at the same time, if they're not doing, like a one shift a day, I guarantee you their guys are only working what they're supposed to be working. A set shift.
Yeah.
Unlike me, really, who I'm at work for 12 hours a day and I can't do nothing about it.
Ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
You learned a lesson that I think a lot of people are learning right now, and that's that their company sucks.
Yeah.
Danny's learning.
America, the companies here in America, they're not about me. They're all about making that money right now.
Like Danny's,
it's disgusting.
Danny's definitely convinced he needs to change companies. I'm convinced that. I said it to Danny earlier. I was like, I'm totally down to move out of here. Like, I just want to go somewhere else. Like,
Jonathan, what are the companies in Canada doing? Like, what are they? How are they treating their people with all this? Because, I mean, then again, but then again, the companies in Canada. Then again, the companies in Canada could be American run, where they're going to tell the company following what we're saying.
I mean, I feel like most companies in Canada are probably run by Canadians. I mean, there might be a handful that are like.
You can say $2 more, but also the option to stay in. Wait, here, let's do this. Oh, there's another stores in Canada. We're short. Yeah, they're working in grocery stores, but we're shortened hours. They're basically.
And that's what a lot of the stores here have done too.
Right, and look, if you're going to stay, that's really what you should do is shorten your hours. This way you have.
It's so hot in here.
I don't know. This way you have less exposure to that setting. I mean, realistically. If our city put a curfew on, my company wouldn't care. A lot of companies that you guys all work for wouldn't care that there's a curfew. So as long as you're there, they're in their shift making their money. They don't, I mean, it's sickening what I'm seeing. It's corporate America. Like there's. All of us on this right here right now, we're all on the same level. We're not the greedy, money hungry ones. They're not watching this. This is all too good for them. What we do on here is too good for them. They don't understand any of this. Their meaning of fun is getting on their yacht and going to the Bahamas or Bermuda or something.
Okay, calm down there.
No.
After all this is over, I'm going to start a website rating companies by how they treated their employees during this whole crisis. That way, it's all available straight up for people to see and check out whenever.
That's really not a bad idea.
I'm serious.
It's not a bad idea.
I'll start gathering data tomorrow from
Yeah.
people. Let me know how your company treated you.
And that's easy to get. All you gotta do is walk around and be like, hey, what your company do for you during the corona outbreak?
Mhm.
And I'm sure, people will tell you real, oh, they were good, or
Are you kidding me?
they were horrible.
I could post it in groups tomorrow and have 1,000 people answer me.
I mean, realistically, I haven't heard of one company that's actually said, look, we'll take care of you. Disney said we'll take care of you, but from what I'm hearing, it's only for
full-time
employees.
So seasonal
Right.
or part-time employees.
Six Flags employees, they're not doing anything. They said, sorry, file for unemployment. Sorry, basically they're screwed. They're basically looking at it as the season didn't. There was only a weekend that they were open, and that was it. They were like, sorry, So, and that's for all the parks though. So
Well, here's the thing,
office staff though.
Six Flags, I mean, they do enough to keep a park running. I don't know how much extra they have.
Yeah.
Whereas with Disney, they can afford it. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, maybe don't buy that 15th studio this year.
Yeah.
Pay your employees. Maybe.
Or we know somebody who works at California Pizza Kitchen, right?
Mm-hmm.
They let him go, and then they said,
Really?
"We'll call you.
That sucks.
We'll call you back." Yeah. I spoke to them earlier today, and now I don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
File for unemployment, but realistically, the unemployment sites, he said he was on there for 3 to 4 hours because it kept crashing.
Yeah.
Now you got the kids. My coworker, my assistant manager, saying that her are trying to get onto the online school systems right now, and that keeps crashing. So they can't go and finish their schoolwork because the system. So she's like, my kids are going to get zero. No, these kids are not going back to school.
Like, they canceled all the state testing in New York for the rest of the year.
Here in Georgia too.
So
they canceled it here in Georgia too. So.
But then, what do you do next year? I mean, like, okay, down here maybe they were closed of school.
School ends in May.
But in New York, school don't end until June. You're only
right.
halfway through the year. So what happens next year? Are you in the next grade, or you got to do it again?
Nobody knows because we've never been in this position.
New York is going back to school.
But then down here, they're saying, like if this goes until August, well, kids go back to school. Like you said, at the end of July, really, early August.
Oh, here.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it still throws me off here. The school schedule. It's hard to wrap. We're from up north. We're very September to school year. Here it's August to whatever.
Yeah.
It's a month difference, but it's weird.
It's it's like everything's crashing. Like I don't know what was going on in North Carolina, but my headquarters, I couldn't get any emails sent in to me because their systems were crashing up there. I don't know.
Anyway, now that we've brought that little bit of sunshine to everybody's night.
Yeah, sorry guys. I really more positive stuff out there. I just had to get that off and talk to people because it's really making me mad. It's really making me mad. People are being treated with their companies.
But I think that we're gonna get ready to sign off soon, so we can go snack on some Pickle Rick Pringles.
I'm just gonna go play Lego City to calm myself down.
Lego.
Yeah. Oh, well, when we're saying bye, you want to come?
Please. People love puppies. Say goodbye, puppy. Say goodbye to the people.
I just want to show. This is what everybody needs to be right here. is so I know. Oh, she's so carefree in the world. It's any bulldog right now. We all need to be like bulldogs. To be like bulldogs. Big.
Swipe your drool.
Yeah, have a drool rag ready and just be happy about everything around you. Like if you
just the goodest good girl.
If you live like this dog right here, you're good. Right? Like she really has no care. Like no idea what's going on around us. And you know, I walk through the door, she'll come running with the biggest smile on her face, you know. Like as long as you don't say BATH to her. Like you had Leia, wanna go to the park? You wanna go to the park?
Oh,
see?
I hope you play park right now, because why did you just ask
She'll go
her?
tomorrow. Right? But this is what we all need to be, right there. Just remember that. Be a Leia. Be a Leia, not corporate America. Give me 5. Give 5. You're a good girl? Say I'm a good girl. You're a good girl? You want a treat? You want a treat? You want a treat? Alright. Guys, look, John said my aquariums are like that. Right here. They don't know what's going on, things that happen. But you know what though? Realistically, that's what we need to do.
Be a fish.
Those fish are happy as all heck right now, swimming around that castle multiple times a day. This dog is happy as all heck. You give her treats and everything. Like, yeah, I know food is tight, but good night, Ben. But you know what? Happy as all. Look, you see that smile? You see that smile on that dog? Puppy. Yeah, you know, she was smiling. She's waiting for a treat. No, she didn't. But she really, like, she's so happy though, you know? So, but let me stop my ranting here. I apologize. But Leia, what was? But Leia comes corporate with Lucas. Good point, Jonathan.
Yep, we're gonna get a copyright now.
Yeah, we're gonna get a copyright.
Gonna get a copyright.
Copyright.
On my puppy.
Copyright. See, there's the smile.
They're like, no, her ears look too much like little Leia buns.
Yep. Like Yoda. No, her ears look like Yoda ears. Ears. She's Leia with Yoda ears. But all right, guys.
Good night, everybody. Say bye.
We'll see you guys Wednesday, and we out of here. Have a good night.